Hey guys, welcome back to Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything Gardening. Today is a bonus garden tour of an area you don't normally get to see. It's the property line from my neighbor's point of view that I'm going to show you. We're going to start at the very back of my enclosed raised bed area. You can see there is the backyard as well, but we're going to focus on the property line going straight down to the very end of the road. And we're going to get the view from my neighbor's perspective and what do they see. And this is basically what they see. So you can see that I've got my raised beds in there. I've got these trellises to help keep the deer out. I've got all of these containers that I got on clearance probably about 2-3 months ago at Kroger. They had all their planters 75% off. And I've got a mix of strawberry and different mints. I've got like 4 or 5 different types of mints. And here is one of them that's flowering. I'm not sure which one that is. You can see I've also got some spinaches popping out. Spinach and strawberries are good companions, as well as lettuce. And we're just going to travel on down. You can see where I planted those winter peas in that middle raised bed. This is one of my favorite vines. It's a snapdragon vine. It makes a gorgeous, absolutely stunning vine and flower. I'll put a picture up real quick. You can see that it actually does look like a little dragon's mouth when you kind of pinch it, just like a snapdragon flower. I had a volunteer tomato here that I just let kind of do its thing. The deer have been nibbling. This will get taken out before our first frost. And there's some sweet alyssum kind of down in that pot. Lemon balm. Lemon balm is everywhere. I didn't plant that. Just kind of scattered over here. And you can see I've got all these shrubs that I've planted. I did this late summer 2020 to give privacy so that my neighbors wouldn't have to look at my garden area. And the sky pencils and the arborvitaes have grown really, really well. They've done great. We have a lot of clay in this section, and I did plant them pretty high. This is a spider flower. I like to plant spider flowers on my perimeters for deer control. Deer do not like the smell or the spiky vines. You can see my sunflowers have died back, but they were glorious. I put a picture up there too. I did come in and plant borage, and you see all those little seedlings. They're not going to make it. It was just an experiment. Need to get this planted. Ginger harvested soon. These are hollyhocks that will come back next year and flower. This is a willow oak that we tried to cut down, and it is not having it. It keeps coming back. So I'm kind of letting it go for now. I think I'll limb it up and keep it real long and lanky, but also cut that top because they get huge. Let's see what we got going on here. You can see my feverfew is kind of going wild and crazy. There's tons of seedlings down in there because I've been sprinkling the seeds. As they dry, I just walk over there and I kind of crush them and sprinkle them. I keep feverfew on my perimeters because the bees actually do not like feverfew. You will not find bees sitting around on feverfew flowers. You can see I've got a planter here with some 9-bark and Mexican mint. I absolutely adore this combination. The foliage color of that 9-bark and then the Mexican mint, which is now blooming. It's been blooming for about 2 weeks. It's a late bloomer. You can see my artichoke kind of peeking out there as well. I was getting ready to go somewhere when I did this tour. That's why my keys are hanging on my arm. But the artichoke has been happy there for about 2 or 3 years. And he gets a lot of winter protection for the zebra grass, which is on the left. I did prune those really hard this summer because they were getting way out of control. And my Mexican mint here for me is perennial. It comes back every year. Normally, no, though, it is like at zone 8 or 9 and above. And then I've just got a mix of lilies and irises, all kinds of things going down towards the road, and also my cottage garden area, flowers that are mostly either self-seeded or perennial. This is one of Jeffrey's favorite sections here with the zebra grass. And there's another grass that I planted last fall. I think it's Japanese silver something or other. We're just kind of going back up. You can see I relocated that hydrangea. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this little bonus garden tour. Stay tuned because I have my normal garden tours coming really, really soon.